Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shelly. Here we talk about Shelly's thoughts over 60. Yep. And my thought today is, are date nights still real important in this season of our lives? What do I mean by that, right? When we get to 60, 70 and beyond, are those date nights as crucial as they were when we were younger? When we were younger, we have kids, we have jobs, we have, other things, coaching for our kids' teams, things that we're doing, taking care of our maybe elderly parents. And we have sometimes school. My daughter is still going to college, furthering her education. She's in her 30s. So when we're younger, there's so much going on that I think it is necessary to carve out time for each other. I think date nights can almost be crucial, right? I think they're real important to reconnect, whether it's once bi-weekly or whatever you have to, or once a week. I think once a week is tough when you're younger, but obviously everybody has to gauge their life. I think that when you're younger, it's very important. You need that connection time. Now, 67 and beyond, time is all we got. Time we got plenty of. And I would say to that, it depends on the couple, right? For me, as I've said before here, I'm a homebody. I love sitting home. I love Netflix. Honestly, I love Scrabble. I love just chilling home, right? I do. I just really do. I mean, I'll get Chinese takeout and have a snack and stay home, and whoo, this girl's thrilled. That being said, do I want to, the occasional dress up out? Yeah, sure, it's fine. Do I need it? Not so much, right? For me. Now there are other people that I know that are out all the time. They're every week, every other day, they're going somewhere. Especially now, in this season of our lives, they're always going someplace. So I think it's a very personal situation. I particularly don't need to have that date night, that designated time, because I at this season in our lives, every night's date night. We're alone all the time, right? And now I'm finding that I need to carve out time for the grandkids, right? I got to go the other way. I've got to carve that time out to make sure I get that that important time with my daughters and my grandkids, right? It flips, right? Because you have all the time in the world to be alone with your significant other now. Y'all live alone, and you got empty nest sort of. So so it doesn't become, I think, as important as it was when we were young. That being said, there are some people who still enjoy that. I have actually a couple of friends. They want to cut out that night. They want to get the dressed up. They want to go out to dinner. They want to go, to a play, to a show. They want to go away for weekends and cruises. And as you all know, your girl ain't into that. I don't do all that. No shade to people who do that. I think it's great. If that's what makes you happy, do it. I'm quite happy being home. I'm so boring. I am chronically boring. I'd rather sit home. I do enjoy being home. Now, like I said, obviously, I'm not crazy. Do I like the, going out occasionally, or go out to dinner, go out to lunch, do something here or there, Sunday breakfast, whatever? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't think it's as important to carve out those date nights as it was when we were younger. We needed it to connect when we were younger, kind of like regroup, like refocus on each other, even if it's for a night. I think it's really important. Even if you're just getting together, that when you're younger, you gotta do that just to have sex. you gotta like carve out that time just for that, right? Especially when you have, kids at home and this and that, or you're taking care of your parents, like I said, or whatever the issue. Now, not so much, right? It's quiet. I like it that way. And I'm good with that. But what do you guys think? Do you still do the date nights? I think it's nice to dress up and go out if that's something you're into, or go on a weekend cruise, or, if you travel and do your thing. If you're out traveling, that's like every night's date night. That's like date weeks, right? You're going on a cruise or whatever. And I think that's great. Again, no shade. That's, do you, right? That's amazing. But do you still do date nights when you're home? Do you still designate those Saturday nights for dinner or movies or whatever? Do you feel like you still need that? I don't think I do. I'm not, I'm kind of not that way. Nothing wrong with it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you still do it? Do people around you still do that? But yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.